So today's important cosplay topic is shoes. Shoes. Angelbird. Shoes are literally the foundation for your entire costume. You walk around all day in them, you're going to be walking around for photo shoots wherever your location is. They are crucial for a good cosplay. I hear a lot of arguments about like, oh, you just have an awesome costume, you need to wear Converse or sneakers, make sure you're comfortable. No! No, 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 no! You do not just get to wear sneakers. What if you're like wearing a tuxedo or you're in a Sailor Moon costume? Is it gonna look okay if you just wear Converse? No! No, it's not. Comfort is an important factor, but it shouldn't overrule the look factor. Cosplay is all about looks. You're dressing up as a character to be like them, not to be comfortable. So comfort and look should go hand in hand when picking out shoes. And because comfort is also important as well as looks, I always try to get shoes that are actual shoes. Now, what I mean by this is like not to make your own shoes out of duct tape, just out of foam and fabric. Try to find shoes on eBay, Payless, I don't care, wherever. Try to find shoes that fit into the look of your costume. Real shoes are going to be more comfortable than ballet flats covered in fabric. We're starting this topic because I just got in my Sailor Jupiter shoes today. Oh, aren't they awesome? So this is what I mean by look for real shoes. These are pretty much perfect for Sailor Jupiter. They have the white laces up the front, they're green, and oh my god, my friend Armina just gave me the greatest idea, is to paint this yellow stripe pink so it matches the colors in her costume. Isn't that ingenious? These are my airbender shoes. I got them at Payless. They were on sale for like $7, $10 or something. And they're perfect. They even have the little brown tip like he has on his boots, and they lace up my legs, and they're really cute and they match my costume perfectly. I always look for real shoes first. And then there are other costumes where you just have to make covers for your shoes. These are my old Harley shoes or like firebender shoes. Where are you gonna get shoes with little points on them? You're not gonna. But I can tell you every time I've covered shoes, Harley or even my Princess Bride shoes, they're not nearly as comfortable as when I would wear real shoes. Number one, because as you fold this fabric into the inside of the shoe, that's an extra layer like rubbing on the inside of your heel, and it doesn't feel good. It's gonna rub your skin really harshly after 4 or 5 hours of walking around on the floor. Another problem with wearing covered shoes is wear and tear. I mean, look at this. Look at the bottom. The fabric is just totally coming apart, and the sides of it, that's just rubbing from the plastic side of my shoe. It's just rubbing right through my fabric. And I know there'll be one costume or another where you have to make covered shoes. Sometimes you just gotta do it and you just try your best. And then there's the far-fetched option when you have something really ridiculous like halo shoes that you can't find anywhere. So I did have to make these, but again, I started on the base of a real shoe. And then I just hot glued these foam pieces over it to make it look like a halo shoe. So I haven't worn these yet. I've actually been working on my halo armor for 2 years now, and I've only got my legs done. It's just one of those cosplays that I keep pushing to the back of my closet and forgetting about. But one day I will wear it. So it's always better to find shoes that you can alter a little bit that you know are going to be comfortable and look really good with the costume. Now, while we're talking about these shoes, you'll notice that they're not perfect. She wears little heels, these are wedges, and hers don't have all these decals on them. But honestly, this is gonna look pretty cool, right? I'm more for one, like, I love to match the costume exactly, try to recreate the costume as the character wears it. But I also really like creative license. It's always more interesting, even while you're making it or wearing it, others look at it and go, wow, that's so creative, I can't believe you thought to use those shoes or that type of fabric. A little different is good, it's original, and it makes you stand out. Now the second part of this video is about heels versus flats. It's a very important topic because most of the time you'll have a character who wears heels and you're like, oh my god, now I have to wear heels. Not always true, but totally true. Okay, here's where I'm going to explain this. Heels always look better in a costume, whether your character is depicted wearing them or whether they're wearing flats. And since I like the look of heels a lot, I will start with heels with my costumes. So in photographs, like if I'm going to a photo shoot, definitely always wear heels, even if your character doesn't wear them. It's gonna make your photos come out so much better, make your legs look longer, slimmer, everything. Heels just work magic. And for a photo shoot where you're not really walking around that much, you're just out there for 2-3 hours, hopefully standing in the same location that's not on grass. But even so, heels will look so much better. And then there's when you actually wear your cosplay to a convention. I personally don't want to be running around for 5 days at Comic-Con, 8 hours at a time in 3-inch heels. Your feet would be dead and numb and blistered and yucky by the end of that week. But then heels look better. So it's a never-ending battle. So that's where my wedges come in. Wedges are definitely more comfortable than heels, and whenever I can, especially a character that is depicted wearing heels like Sailor Jupiter, I try to go for a wedge. Just for the comfort factor, and plus these tennis shoes are just awesome. And especially little heels too. Even if your character is depicted like with a 4-inch stiletto, go for the smaller version. You will thank yourself later. So it kind of depends on my mood that day. If I wake up feeling refreshed and energized, or if I wake up feeling groggy, I will wear my heels, maybe, but I often wear flats to a convention. Last tip is either whether you're wearing flats or heels, whatever you wear, buy gel inserts and put them into every shoe you're wearing for each day of the con. This will save your life by the end of the week after wearing heels for 4 days or even flats for 4 days. So even though you want to be comfortable, look is a major thing, and you got to keep that in mind when picking out your shoes. Goodbye. Do you like my shoes? Do you like them? It's because they're green. Stop eating my shoes. Stop it. So that is not my airbender shoe. Like, what are you doing? 2 shoes! Oh my god! Oh, it's such a big one! Oh my god! 2 in a row. He's singing to them as I'm moving them. You're the worst bird to make videos with. Do you know that? So many things going on at once.